Hello drivers, according to my channel analytics, the single country who watched the most my videos last month was Brazil, so obrigado and Ola Motoristas. It goes perfectly well with today's topic as we are heading to the last city of Driver 2 that we have not covered yet, Rio de Janeiro. It's also the 20th videos in the Landmarks series playlist, and to celebrate this we are going to check a few landmarks, not necessarily secret or unused, but rather well made for PlayStation 1 game. Of course, we will use the PC port of REDRIVER 2 for extra driving distance and Open Driver 2 level editor to see them even better. Let me tell you a little making of secret while we are at it. The Prima Guide isn't telling you where are the landmarks unlike the guides for Driver 3, but we have something else at our disposal, the in-game map. In Driver 2, each time a building or monument is a replicate of their real-life counterpart, the developers actually showed it on the map with a little grey square. That is, in my opinion, a really great feature that was planned to be expanded in Driver 3 but cut at the 11th hour, and that makes Driver 2 the only game of the series showing their landmark directly in the game. Let's start with an easy one. Right after you start in Take a Ride, you are very close to the famous Forte de Copacabana, which is also the ending and starting point of the last two missions of the story mode. The fort is indeed correctly placed if you look at the real-life version, and it was built at the beginning of the 20th century to protect the coast and the access to Rio Harbor. That's why you add two giant turrets with cannons called cupolas. Today only one remains in that armored fortification, which became in the meantime a touristic attraction. So Driver 2 still has the pair of turrets, even if that's not the case in reality. Let's stay on the coast side, but also using some good cheats to get faster to the next location. Immunity, invincibility and player ghost, and uncapping the frame rate to move very fast. This landmark is more discreet than the fort, and actually we can be thankful for the in-game map informing us there is a landmark to check there, the Copacabana Palace. And indeed, when you look at real-life pictures, you can clearly see that the recreation in Driver 2 is faithful to the original. More than that, the entire Avenida Atlantica is well made with the particular waves design pavements all along the coast, and thanks for Magnali, the water has a blue texture unlike the weird mirrored effect in the other cities and areas of Driver 2. You really get a great sunny feel, almost like you are in vacation, even if it's the opposite of the story mode that gets very intense at this point. Finally, let's end today's review of landmarks with the one that might be the most notorious of Rio. O Cristo Redentor. If you have finished the story mode, you know that it is a place you can see in the final cutscene, and it is where Kane and Vasquez seems to ally, even if we will never heard of this ever again. However, the Chris statue can also be found in-game. Maybe you have missed it because it's located in the mountains of the Chase the Gunman mission. I will use the freecam because I had a bit trouble with my car and I ended stuck on foot at the edge of the abyss. As you can see, the landmark is really rough, more a shape, a figure or an outline than a faithful recreation, but at least it's there and kinda at the same place than in the real life Rio de Janeiro. And that's all for today, drivers. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and comment and perhaps consider to join the REDRIVER club to support the channel. Big thanks to my film directors, producer, drivendimension.com, French Contact, Neuroscenes, Tencon and YouTube, Emmett McLaughlin, Paul Lanois, Gore and Snoopy. See you soon, drivers.